Well, we have here a Permobil M300 power chair by Permobil. This is the M300 HD for heavy duty. This chair has a 450 weight capability, 450 pounds. It has a super large seat on it, 24 by 23 inch seat. This chair has 11 miles, that's all it has. So it was used maybe a couple days or maybe in a week. 11 miles total mileage on this chair. This is why it looks so clean and new. There's no bumps and scrape in it. It has the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric leg. No seat lift. So electric tilt, electric recline, and electric leg. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the electric tilt. You can do the functions through the joystick or through the switch box. I like to use a switch box. As you can see, the first one is not lit up because there is no seat lift. But if I push the second button, this is your tilt. The tilt is when the base right here goes back. So that's called the electric tilt. When this goes back, of course, it's going to take the legs, it's going to take the back because they're all connected together. Okay? So I'm going to go all the way back and see how far back it goes. So this is as far back as it'll go. The next function I'm going to show you, the electric legs. Now these legs are short right now, but they're adjustable and they'll still be electric, but we can push them out more if you're a taller person. So if you're 5 feet tall or 6'2", we can adjust these legs to whatever position you want them. So if you needed some good circulation, this would be extreme. You definitely would have your feet higher than your body, but you can also be halfway tilted and still have good circulation. So let me show you this. So right now, if we were halfway tilted and you were sitting in the chair, that's what it would look like. So your feet are definitely higher than your body. You could still go down some more. Even here, you're still higher than your body, okay? So I'm going to bring this seat back down to flat. So far we've covered the electric tilt, the electric legs. The third function is called the electric recline. The electric recline is when the back right here goes back by itself. So if you watch it, I got my finger on the button. I'm not a magician, it's just I know where the buttons are at. So the back is going back. So this is as far as the back will go, okay? This is as far as the back will go. So if you wanted to be leaned back more, you could tilt the seat right here like I'm doing right now. See, I'm tilting the seat up. So if you wanted to sleep in your chair, you could tilt the seat up and then your arm definitely laying flatter. I'm gonna bring the tilt back down. I'm just showing you all the options you can do with this chair. And the back is as far as it'll go. So if you leave the seat flat, this is as far as it'll go, okay? Another thing about this chair, if you're tilted back, you have elbow pad. This is a custom job right here. These can be taken off, but it's nice because your arm is not going to come falling off the arm when you're tilted back. You can sleep and have your arms on here, okay? So I'm going to bring the recline back up. While I do that, I'm going to talk about the swing away. So this is called a swing away joystick. As you've noticed, it's on the left side. Most of you are going to be right-handed. No problem, don't get nervous. We can put all that on the right side if you're right-handed, okay? So the seat is back up. So this is your swing away, and if you were on the right side, it would swing to the right side just like it is now, and you can go to a dining table with nothing in front of you, okay? Now, let me bring the legs back down. If you're going to use this chair outside, make sure you leave your legs out a little bit or the seat tilted up a little bit so you're not too close to the ground, just to show you what I'm talking about. So if you leave your legs out like that, you've got about 3-4 inches right there. If that's not enough and you're nervous, just tilt the seat back a little bit like I'm doing right now. Just a couple inches here will give you about 2-3 more inches over there. Okay, I'm gonna bring the seat back down and I'm gonna turn the chair. Now, let's look at the base, okay? So, this is a heavy duty power chair, 450 pounds, that just tells you right there. You got 14-inch wheels here, they're non-marking wheels, caster wheels in the back here, caster wheels in the front. You have a great suspension that comes out of here. You can see part of it right here, and it's adjustable by turning this ring right here. You can adjust the suspension. You have an anchor point here, and you have another anchor point here. You have two here. This is where you would secure your chair to your lift if you were to transport it. You have two more on the opposite side, okay? Also, if you look at this right here, you'll be able to see it from that angle. There's a motor right here. There's one on each side. There's two of these. This is your motor right here. The motor goes down this way and it comes directly into the wheel. There's no chain, no belt. It's a direct gear motor, okay? This chair right now, if it was broken and I wanted to push it, it weighs probably 350 pounds. I can't push it, it's too heavy. I don't want to lift it. But on top of the motor, you see this little lever right here? If you push it in, push it out this way towards you, what that does, it unlocks the wheel. You see? The wheel is unlocked right now. So that's how you unlock the wheel. You have to do both motors. If not, you'll be going in a circle. So when you're done, make sure when you're done rolling your chair around, you put it back in gear. I get so many calls, people are all panicky. Put it back in gear, then turn your power back on. You want the power off when you're rolling the chair around because you're going to have some resistance if you leave the power on. Plus you want the computer to reset. So the power was off, now I'm going to turn it back on. You can hear the noise. So, let's look at the seat. Well, before we do that, so it is a 6-wheel chair and it turns on its own length. So if I go in a circle, you can see me turning in a circle. Okay? Let's look at the back of the chair while we're going in a circle. This is an adjustable headrest right here. You can see all the adjustments You can see all the adjustments here. You can adjust any way you want. You can take the headrest off. Then you can tighten it so you have no vibration. Back over here, we have reflectors. These are not lights. These are reflectors. Again, I get a lot of calls. Why are they not coming on? These are reflectors. They're not lights. Right here is your power button. When we ship these chairs, we turn the power off right here. And then when you get your chair, the first thing you do, turn the power back over here on. It tells you on, off. Turn it on, and then go turn your power on up front, and you're ready to go. These cylinders right here, if I turn this cylinder right here, if I unlock it, and I turn it, I can tip you can see the arm going down. Okay, so I'm going to bring it back to a normal height. There we go. Then I lock it again. So these are only to adjust the tilt of the arm, okay? Now, let's talk about the seat. The seat on this chair is 24 by 23 deep. So we're not changing the seat on this chair. If this is a chair you want, that's the seat you'll be getting with it. It's set up for a big person. We're not going to put a small seat on a big chair. So 24 wide by 23 deep. You have a safety belt. You have your elbow pad, and as I said, both of these arms do flip up if you happen to transfer from the side, okay? The legs, you can bring them all the way in. I'm going to bring them in now so you can see. You can bring them all the way under the chair. This is really good. And then, so when you get out, there's nothing here in your way when you get out, okay? So if you're in the house, now, one thing though, notice how the wheel is, so if you have them all the way in like this, to get out of the chair, you need to push them back out because what's going to happen is your wheel's not going to turn. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to push the legs back out a little bit so the wheel will turn. There we go. So now our wheel's going to be able to turn again. Okay, so if I turn the wheel, you can see it needs a little bit of room. So if you're going to get out of the chair, make sure you put your legs back out when you get back in before you start driving, because you'll be driving, one wheel will be stuck on your foot plate and you'll be calling me. All right, so when you charge the batteries on this Permobil, you'll take your Permobil charger, and I'm sure all of you know this already, plug it below your joystick, and as soon as the light goes to full, the batteries are full. Now, this chair has big batteries. There are 75 amp batteries in here. You're supposed to get about 15 miles on a battery charge. But remember, this is a heavy chair, probably going to be a heavy person sitting in this chair. So if you're not getting 15 miles, that's perfectly normal. If you're getting only 10 miles, that's perfectly normal. And you might get 15 miles, but don't call me because you're getting 9 miles and it says 15. It all depends how you use the chair, the weight of the user, the weight of the chair, if you're in the grass, if you're outside, if you're uphill, okay? So let's recap. So here we have a Permobil M300 HD, heavy duty, 450 pound weight capability. This power chair has 11 miles, so it's practically brand new. It has a super large seat. It has a 24 by 23 inch deep seat. It has the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric light. It has the swing away joystick, the flip up arm, the elbow pads right on both sides, the safety belt, the anchor points, the solid tires, the adjustable headrests. Mint condition. This chair is ready to go. So this chair has a 5.1 miles an hour, 5.1, 5.2. So the top speed that I was able to get on this chair right now is 5.2 miles. And the nice thing about this chair, when I let go, the chair will brake automatically. So if you watch and I let go, it has built-in brakes in the motors. Very, very smooth, very easy to drive, very quiet. Should have no problem in the grass. As I said, this is a heavy duty chair, so that grass is nothing for this chair. It's a very nice, smooth chair. So this is the M300 HD power chair. This is the one that has the 450 pound weight capability with the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs. And this chair only has 11 miles. The seat is 24 by 23 deep. It does have the elbow pad, of course, as I said earlier, the flip up arms, the anchor points, the safety belt, the swing away joystick that we can put on the right side for all of you right-handed people. So if you're looking for a heavy duty power chair with tilt reclining legs, you need a large seat, something well built by Permobil, of course, as top of the line. This would be a nice one. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.